How's it going, guys? This is Andrew from Timepiece Archaeology. I'm sitting here with an Orient. A lot of people have been seeing them online. I've been seeing them online, and if you've been asking the where, what, why, and how of this watch and why they've been popping up so much in this brand, this podcast or video episodes will be in your interest. This is episode 1, and this is kind of just initial thoughts of this Orient watch that I picked up. If you're watching the video, you'll see that I have a whole setup here of the box, the strap it came on, and the watch itself. We're also going to measure the watch and show you the measurements of it. So this is just kind of an initial reaction video, episode 1 if you will, of kind of a review on this guy. I bought this up for myself, so it won't be on the shop or anything. This is kind of my own personal watch. I just want to do a kind of review and initial thoughts and of the brand, give you a little bit more information. Since I really don't know much about them, other than seeing them all over the place. So let's start with the box. This is the box it came in. I did buy it off eBay. I didn't buy it from Gray Market or Orient themselves. So this is the box it came in. It's nice cream off-white color. The Orient on the front there, and their logo, which is actually like two lions with wings, holding up a crown or shield with a zero, with a O. It's really cool. Really cool. So let's open up the box. There we go. And you notice that it came with a nice pillow and cushion. That's where the watch is on with its original strap. And then you open up some more, and you do notice that there is a manual. So they come with box and papers, it said. The papers are in English and Japanese, but all other stuff is in Japanese on this manual, which is cool. If you go into the box a little more, this tag was still on the watch itself, as well as made in Japan. Little sticker that says made in Japan. So initial reactions to the box, I think it's really cool. This is somewhat of a, I don't know, pre-owned or some would even say vintage piece, given the fact that it's no longer on the main market. So you can't go ahead and go buy it from the Orient website anymore. And so I'll give you a look at the initial watch. It is a beautiful day-date function, brushed silver, sort of lightly sunburst face. No numbers, high polished. It's beautiful. I put it on a tan strap with it's actually white stitching right here. Catch you in the sunlight a little bit. So my initial reactions to the watch was that it was gorgeous. The face was amazing. As you can see, the second hand running is just smooth and beautiful. I love the silver brush face. It really goes universally with anything. And I originally picked it up as more of a summer piece to combat with my XKX007. I needed a little bit more dressier and universal, and I feel like that fits perfectly with this brushed silver. As you can see, it says Orient and their logo with the red shield. It says Orient, and then underneath the Orient name it says automatic, then water resistant. This is 50 meters, so it is not a diving watch, to say the least. It can go only up to 50 meters. This is, the only thing really different to this watch is a lot of the homages that they have that seem to be really popular have the diamonds with quotes, because they're not real diamonds, and the fluted bezel with Jubilee look-alike. I wish this came with the Jubilee. I think that would look really cool with this guy. But this came with a high polished smooth bezel and no diamonds, which I just think looks a lot better. My initial reaction was I saw it in the box, thought it looked beautiful. It is a bit light. It isn't as thick as we're going to compare it to the 007 as the 007, but it is not a dive watch. It doesn't have the bezel. And when you do hear the rotor, I'll give it a little shake. it is a bit noisy, which it may just need to be serviced or cleaned or oiled. Well, all three. But it is a bit noisy at first. But this is not a new watch, so I don't expect it to run like one I picked up from the Orient website. It does not have a screw-in crown. It is not hackable. Keeps going. So my initial thoughts is I really like the piece. It's beautiful, high polished, and if you're watching on the video, you can see how I'm playing with it, and it reflects the bushes. I am sitting outside on my porch. It's a beautiful summer evening here. Just doing some shots of the watch right now, different angles. I do have it on a tan strap with a white stitching. It looks great, very summery. This is a watch that I think you could wear pretty much in any occasion, whether it be dressed up, dressed down, at the beach, in an office, pretty much any day, all day. It's a great. I was looking for another everyday watch, and I'm so far very happy with it. It's only been a couple days on the wrist, and I will be doing another review, full review of it on the wrist for a while. So stay tuned for that. Kind of recap. Enjoy it. Love the look of it. We'll see how it performs in the next coming days and weeks, and look forward to the next video with you guys to fully review this watch. I hope you enjoyed this guy, and I hope you enjoyed this video of a quick reaction and review of the Orients. If you're listening to the podcast, go check out the video. If you watch the video, go follow us on Timepiece Archaeology on Instagram. Same with the podcast listeners. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so you have no excuse not to follow us. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at dobekda@gmail.com, and that is our Instagram handle right there, which is on the video. Sorry, podcast listeners. Of course, the Instagram handle is at Timepiece Archaeology. So I hope you enjoyed this. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Alrighty, let's take a look at the strap it did come with. So, if you take a look at this guy, and for our podcast listeners, it looks just like a Speedmaster strap. I'll jingle and jang it for you. It's a lot like a Seiko strap. You're not paying the money for that strap. I did give it a try at first, and I did size it to my wrist, but it was not comfortable on that wrist. This clasp right here seemed to go too long to sit comfortably on that wrist. But you can see it's a nice brush finish. It says Orient on the clasp there. Yeah. I feel like the Speedmaster kind of lookalike of the bracelet did not really match well with the watch, but maybe I'll give it a shot and throw it on and show you guys on the Instagram a little later. Get a little more close up. And it is not a solid end link or anything, as you can see in the video that I'm showing the end links here. All right, let's measure it. So we'll start with the crown. So measuring with the crown at this kind of diagonal angle here, it's about 40. Let's get a little more close on. So with the crown, it's about 40.84 millimeters. And then we'll do one without the crown. It's measuring around about 36.33. Let's get another reading. Measuring about 38.07. And that's more of the accurate number. So it's about a 38 versus my Seiko, which is a 41, 42, I believe correctly. The thickness is reading about a 10.59. so it's not very thick, so it's not bad. It is not going to be the thinnest watch in the world, so I'm not too mad about that. But it is a nice 38 size. I was a little off screen there, I apologize. So it's a nice 38 size right there. That beautiful silver, high polished. Let's get the case back shot. So it's reading a E. It's reading E. If you can see that, EV0C C0B, or it could be O's instead of zeros. But that is close, very close to the EVOJ or J EV0J, which is the homage of the Rolex Datejust or Day-Date that Orient has, that you've most likely seen if you've been in any forums or on Instagram.